Hey, how are you? Just want to say a few words about a new talent that I am acquiring gradually. And secondly, how gratifying it is when you eventually do start to develop that talent. Now, I'm talking about cultivating some of the food that you end up eating on your table and your plate. I couldn't keep a cactus alive till a very short amount of time ago. And I've recently put a few veggie beds, okay? These wooden boxes that I'll show you down here in my back garden. So I've got a few of those, okay? And just dabbled with plants. Like there's leeks and rosemary, lettuce, cos lettuce, there's parsley, cucumbers at the back. What have we got over here? We've got celery, we've got some chili, we've got all sorts of stuff. So at the start, I was fearful of not being able to keep them alive, okay? And I heard some wise words and I said, look, worst case scenario, they're gonna die, but just give it your best. And with time, what have I learned? I've learned a few things. Firstly, it's really, really good for me personally that has a busy life and needs to come now and then and water it, or look at your compost or the quality of the worms in the garden or whatever it is, just time caring for it. So that's almost like a meditation. I can actually understand now why and how generally elderly people in my mind before had such an affinity to spending time in the garden. So whether I'm feeling old or not now, I don't know, but I definitely can relate to that feeling. Now, the other thing is also the fact that it is so gratifying. My kitchen's just behind the camera here, so I'll literally be preparing a meal, whether it be breakfast, okay, where I come out and I get a couple of varieties of lettuce, I get some basil, I get herbs like rosemary, dill, herbs that have medicinal value. And obviously all the plants do, but I might pick specific ones for specific purposes, for a tea, for example. And I'm really loving this idea of getting as much of my nutrition from natural sources as opposed to supplements, which I still do take, but I have taken for many years. And look back now and think that a lot were unnecessary, especially if I had been able to access the nutrients that I needed via natural sources, okay? Just lastly as well, it doesn't have to be a big area. You could be in an apartment with a small balcony and just a few little, herbs out there, or whatever your favorite vegetable or salad is. And that's enough. It's more the experience over the viability of doing it and making it, able to be able to negate the necessity to eat other things. Of course, it's not for that reason. It's just to be able to do what you can, enjoy it on your plate. And I'll tell you what, just last little point, it is next level on the flavor scale. It's so gratifying, but it's also so tasty and so good to know that you're getting all that beautiful nutrition. Oh, look, there's pawpaws in the background too, and there's bananas down there. Just plant whatever you can, wherever you get a chance, and it's a chance to be out by yourself, almost in nature, but around your plants and, watching the insects and the little ecosystems that you're creating is also really gratifying. All the best.